Hey guys, welcome back to Planning with Jamie. Thank you so much for being here. Today we're back in our daily duo. So daily duo started July 1st, which is on a Monday, which was absolutely perfect. I upgraded to the gold coil this year, and also I did really colorful on the outside. I did go with the canvas on the inside, guys, because I just like very neutral things. I want my stickers to be the star of the show. That's why I make them, because they're so fun for me. And so let's get started. All right, so what we are going to focus on for this week is our month of July. I don't think I brought one of these to you for the last 2 months, guys. Life has been hectic, and honestly, I need to instead of doing July right now, I need to be doing August, because just the month fills up so fast. Every single month, I do have my little sticky notes that I've made here. I just use, they're these Amazon Basic, they're the smaller legal pads. I love these things. I end up cutting them down so that I get 2 full strips out of it. And then I use a repositionable glue stick. I want to say it's a Scotch brand one. And I glue the top of it on the bottom. And so this is repositionable. Like, I could take it off, I could put it back on. This moved from my previous planner because I had the next 6 months already made up and in the back. And so I'll try to remember to link these down below, because I kind of love these for quick to-do lists. They seem like a really appropriate size for either daily, if you're really a type A list maker like me, or for a weekly, or for grocery lists. Like, this thing is small enough and perfect. All right, the kit that we are going to use, it's going to match everything else that we have used for this week. So my daily duo has been kit 320, my week at a glance is kit 320, and then the month is also kit 320. Look how gorgeous this is. It's watermelon theme. I absolutely think of watermelon when I think of summer. These 2 pages are the same. I ended up grabbing an extra one just in case I needed more label boxes, because sometimes your girl does. Sooner or later, I'm going to do an add-on with just more boxes that you can end up purchasing. And so we have our month washi. It's Sunday start. I am also going to start giving an option for a Monday start. I just need to get it designed real quick. We've got all our monthly dates. We have our sidebar, a couple options for washi strips. We have some cover up for extra dates. And then we have tons of boxes, guys. So far, I have not needed a second sheet. I have not needed more boxes. This has been enough, and my months are busy as can be. All right, I think I'm going to start by writing down a whole bunch of stuff in these boxes, and then I'll come back to you guys. All right, guys, so I've got as much done as I feel like I could without feeling mumble jumbled. And so my favorite pen that I end up using is a Pentel Energel. This is a 0.7 tip. I love this thing. It writes so smooth. It fits just perfect weight and everything in my hand. I use my tweezers all the time. I use my Chrissy Ann design stencil all the time. This is the Daily Duo one. And then the other thing that I am doing is I have, this is so funny, but I have this monthly schedule that you can download in my shop, and you can print it off as many times. It's a Monday start or a Sunday start, and then you just write in your month and you write in your own dates. And so I color code everything, you guys, and you could see that I have different colors for everything. And that's so that I don't need a box for absolutely everything, because it's not fitting anymore, you guys. It will not fit on this, even though I purposely didn't make these square. I made them a long rectangle so that I had more writing space. And then there's 5 weeks allowed for every single week, or for every single month. Over here, I'm writing in the weeks. So I do have my week 1 through 52 labels. Love these things. If you want to do your whole entire planner, your whole entire planner calendar, you will need 2 of these, because there is some weeks that end in July, but that same week starts in August. So if you want both of those labeled, just buy 2 of these. Nice and simple. And then you'll have some leftover weeks also at the end. And so I ended up picking out, I probably need to also grab my pink. I'm gonna keep with this coloring, even though over here, it might not always match with the kit. Luckily, this yellow does this week. I'd say the other thing I use all the time, this is an Amazon brand whiteout tape, and this thing works way better. Don't buy the Bic brand. That one works the least. I don't want to buy the or purchase for the price the Tombow ones. And so the Amazon ones, they come in a huge pack and absolutely perfect. I've been using them for probably 3 years at this point, and I've been super happy with them. All right, so I think what we are going to start with, because I just grabbed some of the stickers that I know I need to start by labeling our weeks of the year. It's not gonna start with week 1, it's gonna start week 27 is right here. And these just kind of center, but I try to get it all the way over to the edge. Sometimes I have to peel it up to put like a different sticker over it or under it. So it really just depends on what is going on for that day, whether I need to like lift these or move them or, you know, layer them or anything like that. But I love these things. I almost was gonna make them in actual strips, but I don't know. It's very hard to see where the edge of the page is right now. I'm struggling, you guys. Once you get a few months into it, it gets easier. Let me put these down real quick. All right, guys, I am back. I went ahead, I filled out most of the stuff. I put in these weeks. This is a different angle. It's a different camera if everything looks different. I am running out of storage on everything, you guys. That's the one thing about Apple that kind of frustrates me is like, there's no external storage that you can add. I use an external hard drive for my computer, but for my phone, you know, it is what it is. And I literally just deleted over 200 videos and I still have no storage. So we will get back to that. All right, use the week 1 through 52 labels. And then I ended up pre-filling out. I did use both these sheets. I really didn't need to. I could have gotten away without doing it. But I thought, hey, you know what? They're here. I might as well just splurge for a little bit. I filled out as much as I could without starting to feel the mumble jumble of stuff. And then I also grabbed, like I know we have a couple of hockey games coming up. And then I just put a don't forget sticker. I started getting ready to write down these, but I feel like I just need to get them on the sheet before I do it. And so we're gonna start grabbing stuff and doing this. Like I said, this is a different angle and I'm working around a camera and a tripod, so it's kind of interesting to say the least, but I am very determined, you guys, to get this up for you guys. Oh, I guess I need to take these off for us. And we'll just kind of put them to the side. And then let's grab our Thursday through Saturday header. So I have this designed, if you line it up with this top line, it should be fitting perfectly. And then I just hold it by both sides and I eye it because it also fits perfectly across. Usually I'm at a different angle, so I might struggle today with being at this angle, but it will be okay. All right. And then I really like to put my side notes down typically, but honestly, I want to probably write on it before I do that. So I'm not going to. I'm going to do all of the date dots real quick, and then I'll be right back with you. All right, so we got all the date dots down and it looks really cute. And then there was 2 different days I decided to put these boxes. I almost wanted one more because my kids' birthdays are here on the 9th and 10th. But I did 4th of July and I did when their birthday party is going to be. So I thought that that worked out pretty well. And then I think what we will grab next, I like to put my work schedule in. But I know up here that we just have one day here, and so I'm gonna put that one in, and I'm just letting it go into the next box just the tiniest bit. Like I'm not going to trim that tiny bit off. And then we will probably put this strip down here because it'll fit perfectly, but I want to make sure that I don't need like writing room for like stuff to expect for the next month. And so I think let's get our work schedule in. Honestly, these boxes are gonna take up so much space, but we're gonna do it. I might have regretted it. Like next month, we might not do such big boxes for the work schedule. And so let's see, the second, let's see how far I've gotta go down to not cover up the date dot here. Let's get some of these off considering I'm working around this tripod. Guys, I am really determined to get this video out to you guys, but I have to say, I have never had so much working against me. All right, the 8th, I work 7 to 7. Move it up just a tiny, tiny bit. There we go. And the 18th and 19th. And then 19th, I said. Yeah, between kids coming in and out, my husband's home because it's a weekend. This is why I don't usually film on weekends at all. And then on top of it, like the clock's going off, the dog's going crazy because everybody's outside walking. It just really feels like it's not meant to be, but we're gonna make it be. Okay, the 17th is at 3 to 7. So that was this one. I don't like 3 to 7 shifts. That's my least favorite. But if they schedule me it, I have to do it. So I did try to go talk to my manager finally about my schedule because I'm like, this is not working at all. And unfortunately, some of these days there was nothing that could be done about it. We tried. Well, I tried. All right, there's that. I do need to take the date dot up. Like I said, I just clipped my fingernails, so I'm really struggling with taking stickers up right now because of it. I feel like I'm gonna tear it because not having fingernails. This is repositionable sticker paper. It's literally because of my nails, you guys. Okay. And the 27th is the other one. So let's get that on there. See, those take up quite a bit of space. So we're gonna have to see how this ends up working out. All right, so an easy thing that I think to do next is we have 2 hockey days. And so I wish these might be too big. We might actually just have to use boxes because there is so much going on those days too. All right, I'm gonna use washi strip. We have 2 different times. So one time is a no dance week, and that's the last week. So it starts on the 27th. We probably aren't going to need this whole entire strip, but it's this last week of July that there are absolutely no practices in all sports. And so I want to note that because that never happens. It's called a family week in Iowa. And so they basically make it for the fair because otherwise everybody just misses time of everything like practices and games and stuff because the state fair is going on. And then the other time is when I will need some help with the kids. So the 22nd through the 25th. And so we'll just start here. 22nd. Watch, as much as I say this angle is so weird, you guys are probably gonna love it and want this to be the new norm. I mean, I'm willing to do whatever. I have considered actually using this camera. Like, I used to use it all the time to vlog. It's an awesome camera. It's a Mark G7X, or it's a Canon G7X Mark II. And oh my gosh, I love this camera. Like, I have big DSLR cameras and all this kind of stuff, and I prefer this one over those. All right, I went and found my X-Acto knife because I am struggling without having nails. My nails have been long since I was like 9, so when I don't have any nails, it's like a huge life change. But like I said, I've been gardening and they were just getting dirty and stuff, so I clipped them thinking they would be no big deal, but it's starting to feel like a big deal, you guys. Okay, then the other thing going on, this is 4th of July, but I don't think that I have any specific stickers for that. I was looking at these hockey stickers too, and I just feel like they are too big for how much we have going on. So we're just gonna put that to the side, and then we're gonna worry about that in a minute. The other thing that I want to get in here is birthdays. So we have, my brother also has a birthday and stuff, but I mean in like within our house for this month. And so my brother's birthday is down here on the 26th, but our dog's birthday, she turns 6 on the 4th of July. So we'll put that one. And then my oldest daughter turns 15 on the 9th. She was a week overdue. Her due date was the 2nd. And I said, personality-wise, yeah, you're late for everything. And so how fitting. And then the twins, my boy and girl, are turning 10 on the 10th. So that is their golden birthday. I'm really, really excited about that one. All right, and then I think what we are going to do is we are just going to start on the 1st and we're going to start working our way through here. And when we see trends are happening, like every Tuesday we have a certain practice, I'm just going to fill in all those Tuesdays. So on the 1st, we actually had nothing, which feels very, very weird. On the 2nd, I worked, and then we have dance, and we have, I need to still grab the dance marker here. Actually, it's this one, mild liners, and this one is fuchsia for the color. And then this is an Artist Loft, but I like the Ahuhu dot markers better, but this color ends up working really well. It goes with the theme of the school. So what we're noticing here is every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we have studio dance, and then every Tuesday, Thursday, and then some weekends, we have high school dance. And so I'm just using these colors to kind of denote those in a easier fashion. And so every single one, minus this last one, we have studio dance. So we're just gonna make the little color in the bottom left color, or bottom left corner, and then make a little dot for the other dance. So that's every Tuesday. And I can go ahead and write in really quick. Like, I don't have to write in the name of it or anything because it's color coded now and I know what that means. And that's why I'm kind of leaving these 1st, 2nd, 3rd of August alone down here, because I might need to put the color code in there. And then for studio dance, I have 2 different schedules I'm working with. So I think I'm just gonna put one schedule / and then put the other schedule right behind it. All right, so for July 2nd, that is everything except for popcorn sale starts. And then I also need to put down here on the 16 popcorn sale ends. It's a fundraiser that they are doing, and that way I know the dates. All right, the 3rd, we had the kids' pediatrician appointment. So all of my appointment ones are in these blue. That is what I have it color coded as also. And so this really makes sense in my head. Like, love it. My number is a little bit under it, but I'm not gonna mess with it this time. We had no dance, and we do have track, at which I did put track ones. So next week we have track, and then this week we have track. We'll put both of those down, and I'm actually just going to make a little mark here to note that there was no dance. Sometimes I refer back to this as I'm trying to do planning for the next year, and I kind of see if the trend was that we didn't have dance the day before a holiday, and so I like to write stuff in. All right, I think that's everything for that. And here pretty soon, soccer is going to be added into this, and that is Tuesday, Thursdays, and then weekends. And I don't know how we're going to make this all work, but we will, because that's what we do. All right, so we have this, and we have no dance. And then let's just write in 4th of July because we don't have tons of room here. All right, I got you guys zoomed in here a little bit. So 4th of July, and then we will use our yellow dot marker because there was a parade, but her team had a team breakfast and they performed in the parade. So we will put team breakfast. And that was 8 o'clock, and then parade was at 10 o'clock. Okay, so that's not as complete as I wanted it, but I feel like then let's go over here and put a little note for it. So 4th, and let's write team breakfast, 9:30. Oh, team breakfast was at 8. 9:30 arrive for parade, and then we'll just write start 10 o'clock. And that way, like, we know what is going on with it. All right, the 5th, we didn't have anything going on. My daughter just went out to try to sell some popcorn and such. And then the 6th, let's get rid of any holiday that doesn't really just pertain to me. The 6th, the only thing we have, other than I'm pretty sure we're doing a date night tonight, is state pom choreography. And that is from 8 to 2. Like all day. She is going to be so tired. And lunch will be provided for that, so I don't have to worry about it at all. And let's flip this over and get on to the 7th. So same thing, only thing we have going on, oh, I have this little plastic piece from the tab here. And so I'm gonna have to dot it way down there just because it's not gonna make a mark on this plastic. Right, the same thing, state pom choreography. Also 8 to 2, they're hoping to get done early, so they're not providing lunch because of that. And so I think too here I want to put 6th, and I'm leaving little marks here so that we can actually like put dots there. So let's put lunch provided. Okay. The 8th, I just work, and then this day we have a few practices and a birthday, but nothing else. She's actually excited to practice on her birthday and be by her friends. So, and then here we had track and birthday. It's their golden birthday. I'm so excited. The 11th, did I put? I did not. We need to put our studio dance in here. So let's get our fuchsia mild liner back out here. And so we have dance, 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 and then no dance week. And you know what? I actually wrote that on this one. So no dance week, I actually wrote. So let's go ahead. I didn't know I was going to use the same exact color for the washi strip. That's kind of funny. Oh, you guys can't even see it. So I have this dash line box, and it's funny because the washi strip and the box actually match. But yeah, we put that down there. Okay. And so we are working on Wednesdays right here for dance. And I think the same thing as I did before, I'm just going to put a slash. So Wednesday is, let's see, 4 to 5:30. And then slash 5:30 to 8:30. I kind of like how this is working out. Like I said, we will have soccer. It's getting ready, like we're waiting to see the official start date, but we're starting to get a few emails about it. All right. We're going to turn over, and then let's put our studio dance in because we know that happens on Thursdays. And let me write in the time real quick. 4:30 to 7:15, and then 6:15 to 9. All right, we have the studio dance, and then also on those days, let's see, we had the parade on the 4th. We have 1, 2, 3, so all these are the same schedule. And then on the 25th, there is an extra thing for that. So I'm gonna put 2 marks for that. So let's write schedule for this. I'm sure more stuff will come up. Like, this team really schedules extras all the time. All right, and then 8 to 10:30, we have driveway painting. I am driving them around for this, I think. Which I laugh because I need help with the kids, and this is when like all the extra stuff got scheduled. So I didn't know that I was gonna be needing help with the kids when all this happened. All right, so we're on the 11th. That's everything for that. The 12th has nothing going on. We're for sure doing a date night here. So I do want to write that in because we never, like literally never do date nights. So I think, I'm trying to see what color I want to do it. There we go. I think that'll pop nicely. Our goal is to do 1 date night per month, and it's like the first thing we cancel when there's just too much busyness. And we just need to get better and quit canceling stuff. So anyways, the 12th, there was nothing. The 13th, we have this birthday party. I didn't write any of these super nice or anything. I just threw them on there to get this like officially done. And I don't think, okay, I haven't missed anything as far as writing it on the sidebar. So this was gonna be my kid's birthday party, but they have a different birthday party. And so we ended up rescheduling their birthday party to the 14th, which is the next day. All right, I wrote that too. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna do it at noon, so I left that little mark, or that little space right over here for it. It's either noon or 1 o'clock. We just haven't decided for sure which one. And so that'll be the kids' birthday party, and there's nothing else going on that day, which I kind of love. They can just have fun for the day and hang out. And then, where's my side? All right, I need to look kids' B-Day gifts. Party, food. We just do little snack things. I used to actually do, sorry, I'm filling it out over here and you can't even see it. We used to just do like little, we used to do actual meals, and now we just do like little snack foods. And then party decor. Hold on, I've got kids walking into my garage that aren't mine. All right, that was quite funny. Like literally 2 toddlers are just walking and going into my garage, and I didn't recognize them at all, but I guess they're a neighbor friend. And so they were just joining the rest of the party over at our house. And so it scared me though. I'm just like, I don't know who these kids are. Okay, back to this. The 14th's all done. 15th, there's nothing. We already filled out stuff for the 16th. So see how like me doing it every single Tuesday really helps out. And then Wednesday we do have an extra, and so we need the dot coordinating with this. I am really liking the color coding. Like, I think that is going to help quite a bit. So on this day, there is also driveway painting, but I'm not driving this time, thankfully, because I got scheduled to work. And so 9:30 to noon, driveway painting, and I will just put right along, and that way I know I'm not driving this one. Because otherwise I'm gonna look at this in like next week and I'm gonna start freaking out that I'm overscheduled, which happens a lot. I say yes when I already know that my schedule is too full. All right, the 18th, I work and we have the dances. And then on the 19th, I work, but we do have a doctor's appointment. We have an orthodontist appointment, so let's get that one out. There's a chance there is more that's getting added to this, but this was, like, I was starting to get overwhelmed with where I was sitting, and so I'm like, I need to start getting the stickers down. Yes, this is the correct one. So Dad will just take her to this orthodontist one. It's really, really quick, but it's probably going to take like about an hour out of work by the time he comes home, gets her, takes her over there. He'll probably not even go to work. He'll probably actually go straight over there. So it'll end up being closer to like 45 minutes. It'll save him time. And then on the 20th, we have so much going on. All right, we have hockey. So I think for hockey, let's just use these green ones down here. And we have a 9 o'clock game and we have a 10 o'clock game. Whoops. I wanted green, not blue. And so we'll put hockey. This is deck hockey. It's so much fun, you guys. And this one is, I'm gonna write on it blue because it's on a different rink than what we normally are. And so I figure if I write it, I can remind everybody. Usually there's a whole crowd for my kids, thankfully. I can remind everybody to show up at the right one. They're back to back to each other, so it's not that big of a deal anyways. But there we go. And then 9 o'clock hockey. Unfortunately, I missed this one because I'm working. All right, and then, all right, we did the 19th. The 20th, we actually have 2 big choreography days for each of the dance. So one of them is for the high school dance and one is for the studio dance. They're gonna overlap. I don't know how to make it work, but it's gonna be what it is because there is nothing I can do about this. We're gonna do our best to keep everybody as happy as we can. That's just my mantra in life right now. All right, so large group and mixed group choreo for this one. So chances are all 3 of my girls need to be there for a lot of hours on this day. Large group, mixed group choreo. And I don't know the time for that quite yet, but I do know the time for the high school one is 2 to 7. So let's put state hip hop choreo, and I did inform, because I got this schedule first, I informed the other one that was already a commitment that we have, but like I said, I don't know how this is going to work out. Luckily, they're relatively close to each other though, so that is one of my saving graces with it. All right, and then the 21st over here, it's kind of the same exact idea, and so except for this one is 8 to 2. So we'll write that one at top. I don't know, maybe they will work out. Full faith, just full faith. Just flying by the seat of my pants right now. State, hip, hop, choreo, 8 to 2. There we go. And she's actually at choreo right now, the state pom choreo. And so I'm really excited to see what they are coming up with it. All right, and then for studio, we have the large. Why did I just abbreviate large like that? All right, large group, mixed group, choreo. So when they have different teams that all come together to do a bigger dance, that's what that one is for. All right, so I think I'm gonna go with the theme of matching here, and I'm just gonna write out of town. It's not centered, it doesn't look great, but it works. There we go. All right, the 22nd, we have nothing. We just have dances that day. This day I work and we have dances. I already asked Grandma if she can help with these dance drop-offs and pickups because I absolutely can't. and I just need a village. I'm gonna check with a couple dance moms and see if they can help too, but I don't know. I don't know that it'll be convenient for a dance mom to help us. And then the 25th, we already put the driveway painting and the 2 dances, so that's good. 26th, actually really quick on this, I am gonna write in 24th, need driving help. That way it stays on my radar, because I do look at this sidebar throughout the time. All right, the 26th, we have a pulmonary appointment for one of the twins. And let's put you right there. And that's all. And guys, the other thing too is we need to start going to the pool and the movies and bowling. And it's just been so busy, crazy that we haven't. And so I'm hoping like these Monday and Fridays that we're a little bit more open, that we can. Like days like today, we're open this afternoon, which is why we're going on a date night. But it's not warm enough to go to our pool, which is crazy for July. All right, 27. I work, we have hockey, and actually, see, good thing I'm looking at this because I didn't realize there was another date here. 8:30 to 10:30 driveway painting. Driveway. They put the high school mascot on the driveway is what the driveway painting is. And I think it's one of their biggest fundraisers. And guys, I didn't order one. I'm mad that I didn't. So 8:30 to 10:30 driveway painting. I should actually reach out and see if I still can order one. And I'm gonna put ride along again so that I know that we don't have to drive, which is perfect because I work and Dad's gonna be busy with hockey, so it wouldn't be happening. And then we have hockey. Okay, and then down here, we have no dance week, and I want to put all. That way I know like it's both studio and high school that has no dance week. Okay, 29th we have nothing going on. The 30th, because we have like no dance, oh my gosh, this just like clears so much up. We just have 2 appointments here to put in too. All right, so the 30th we have an ophthalmology appointment for my son to check on, he has uveitis and it's getting worse instead of better. He's on injections, he's seeing rheumatology. It's a whole thing, guys. It's exhausting. I feel bad for him. Our eye doctor actually just left, the specialist that we were seeing, so we'll be starting with a new one. I'm a little bit nervous because I mean it's taken us a year to get to the point that we're at, and we're not even at a good point. And I really trust him. I loved his bedside manner, all this kind of stuff. So we will see what ends up happening there. But that's the last one. All right, so the next thing I want to do is put down here the little color coding. So we will write high school dance, and then we will write studio. Studio dance. High school dance, and that way I know color coding exactly what this means. All right, then the other thing that I want to know is which weeks are recycling weeks versus which weeks are just trash weeks, because I confuse this all the time. And I think the consistent, whoopsie, did you see it just fly? The consistent spot that I have, actually let's just put it right next to the date. I think it's gonna work. Oh my gosh. Give me my tweezers back. It just keeps flying everywhere, you guys. And it's every other week, so then the 17th and then the 31st is the last one. And then I think on the other ones, I'm just gonna put my trash. All right. And that way I know very, very clearly which one is a trash week and which one is a recycling week. There we go. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm loving this. All right, I think we need to grab these little watermelons to put them down over here. There we go. And then let's grab a little ruler to use as a straight edge. And just take it off there. So it would have fit perfectly, but I felt like I needed this little code thing over here. And then I think the last thing we really need to do is to fill in the rest of our side box here. And so let's look at what else we have. And then I think I'm gonna also color code it when we're all done, which I know is a bit much, but like on my sheet that I do, like my printable that I do, when I look at it, I could tell like how many appointments we have for the week and everything. And so it works very, very well. Then the next thing that I need to do is fill in all of this side box here. And I filled in stuff I thought about, but then these are the extra things I do every single month. Hopefully all of it will fit in. You can see it's not completely full on the background, but we're getting there. And so I just need to, you know, write in the important ones. So I deep clean my dishwasher every single month, and then I detail my truck every single month. I also go and clean our professional office every single month. We have the birthday party. I already did that one. All right, so let's start writing here. Dishwasher. Let's write detail truck. And then clean office. Okay, kids closet clean out. See, that is something I like to do in July because August is the start of school and then I know exactly what they need. So kids closet clean out. Back to school prep, because this is when you have to buy your school supplies, not in August. It's too late in August already. So back to school prep, and I put clothes and I put supplies. So there's two different, you know, thought processes going on between those. All right, I'm gonna run out of room here. I know I am. Family calendar, I feel like I don't need to write down. We try to have a game night every single month. So let's write that, game night. All right, and then maybe I can also like expand this over here. Maybe I shouldn't put this down yet because I need more space. Game night, deep clean the kitchen. So I think the kitchen is like every other month. Deep clean kitchen. This was all the birthdays. We already noted that. Digital declutter, I already did. Register for fall soccer's already done. Clean the maid. Let's do the schedule NRP. And I'm going to put September so that I know that that's when it needs to be done by. And I have quite a bit still to write. So I think we are going to try to expand it over onto here. Let's put this one down first. All right, that is perfect. And like I said, I need to expand it, and I think really the best space to do that is down here. So let's look at what we have left. Oh, you guys, you know how I said I needed more of those boxes for the kids' birthdays? I completely forgot that we actually had them. How funny, but we have these bigger boxes here on the side that I might try to utilize a little bit for this. All right, so we were down to the bottom here. We put the kitchen deep clean. Did we put digital declutter? I don't believe so. So let's write in digital declutter. Okay, and we did the schedule of the NRP. Soccer's done. Clean maid. We can write in. Okay, then we have my recertification renewal, and that's coming right up, like really fast, you guys. I'm a little worried. I keep pushing off on the back burner, like stuff I need to do for it. So let's write that for sure so that I keep it like in the forefront. That is also in September, and we were right renewals, so I know that. Pantry cleanup is another task that I assigned for this month. Meal plan, I'm okay not writing that. Deep clean bathrooms, birthday meals out. Let's write in green again. So B-Day meals. I let each of my kids pick like a place to go out to eat for their birthday. And then deep clean bathrooms, I think was the last one. So I literally just went through, thought, what do I need to do on any given day? Like, what do I need to get done? And I ended up assigning it a month. Like, how often do I want to do the pantry cleanup? How often do I need to do a game night? What month do I need to register for soccer? And I like pre-planned it for the whole entire year, and it has been a game saver. Like, absolutely love it. All right, let's just draw little boxes next to these, and that way, like, it stands out how many is on there. And then I think decoratively, let's move you over just the tiniest bit. You're just encroaching just a little bit too much on that one. And then I was going to put blue and then put the green, and that way it's, you know, a little bit cuter. Will it fit? Oh my gosh, so perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I love it. All right, another thing that I do, when I use a kit, I cut out the kit number and I put it somewhere on the spread, and that way it's really easy. Oh, I'm tearing it. Let me save it here. It's really easy to know what kit that I ended up using for you guys. So if you're ever in doubt, like, look somewhere on the spread. Generally it's on a Monday if it's like a weekly kit. All right, so I think we can put this kit 320 down here very safely, like that doesn't impede any of my spots. All right, and then the other thing I wanted to do is color code over here or make boxes for every single one. So these are the 3 things I'm gonna need for it. And let's see, I'm gonna go through, I'm gonna do all of the dance ones first. Lunch is provided, that's a dance one. This is kind of a both, right? The 24th, nope, we only have studio dance that day, so that's fine. Okay, so I think I'm done for that. And then let's go for studio dance. It is the 24th I needed, and I think that's all. And then everything else, I'm just gonna free draw a box in. And I left the little space, so it's really easy to know exactly where I need to draw it in. All right, I do want to show you guys real quick what all is left over from this kit, because I ended up pulling a second page, and honestly right now looking at it, I don't feel like I needed to, so I probably am not going to next month. So I have tons of boxes left over everywhere and tons of washi strips left over everywhere. And so you could see I like barely used anything. It was more to get the colors matching, but I could have been completely fine just using what I had in one kit. So like I said, next month I probably won't do this again, but I kind of thought, you know what? You don't know unless you try. All right, so let's take a peek at this. Oh my gosh, this is so full, but yet this helps my brain so much. I really do enjoy this, and it lets me know like really quickly what days we have open that we can go and have some family fun time, or go grocery shopping, or do a house project that we need to do. And so this is fun. I love it, I love it, I love it. All right, if you guys love this video, I know it's nice and long, but I like to be thorough and give you guys my thought process because it might help in your planning journey also. So make sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Also make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss any of them, and I will see you on the next one. Bye!